The underlying issue that the committee was faced with, Mr. Speaker, is that when we converged on consultation about this in the presence of CRA in Naivasha, the committee was guided by the whole Senate, that the people who attended that meeting in Naivasha. The guidance from the Senate was that principle number one, no county should lose money from what they are currently getting. That is principle number one. Principle number two, whatever that is over and above 387.425, that each county must gain marginally or equitably from any figure above 387.425. Mr. Speaker, in order for the committee to arrive at a position that is in conformity with the principle that was agreed upon by the Senate, we had to get the third basis of revenue sharing and convert that into a factor of allocation in order to safeguard what each county is currently getting. Meaning, we held 387.425 to a factor for each county based on the third basis of revenue allocation. And next, we had to come up with parameters on how to share what is over and above 387.425. At this juncture, Mr. Speaker, it's worthwhile to note that the National Assembly has already approved division of revenue, and they have approved that at 405 billion. Mr. Speaker, sir, it's also worthwhile to note that the Senate of the Republic of Kenya has also approved DORA at 465 billion. Mr. Speaker, it's very important maybe for the nation to know that for us as the Senate to arrive at a figure of 465.425, we are informed by non-discretionary expenditures that has come as an addition to what the counties have been receiving, arising from legislations that are passed by Parliament at the national level. Mr. Speaker, these non-discretionary expenditures include housing levy deductions amounting to 4.1 billion, enhanced contributions to NSSF amounting to 6 billion, matching allocation to CAIPs, County Aggregated Industrial Parks, amounting to 11.8 billion, matching allocation for community health promoters amounting to 3.23 billion, annual wage increment, that is wage thrift, amounting to 6.3 billion, basic salary increment as per the Dr. CBA number 217/21 execution of return to formula that amounts to 3.5 billion. Mr. Speaker, that coupled with the fact that the shareable revenue of the government of Kenya has been increasing gradually. The last meaningful increase for county government has happened in the financial year 2020-2021, when the last third basis of revenue sharing was happening. Mr. Speaker, that time the shareable revenue increased from 316 to 370 billion. Thereafter, Mr. Speaker, is worthwhile to note that the shareable revenue has only marginally increased from 370. The following year, it remained at 370. Those are the COVID year. And thereafter, it moved from 370 to 385. And now it has moved from 385 to 387.425. The cumulative increase over the 5 years for county governments from shareable revenue amounts to a total of about 70 billion shilling. When you compare that to shareable revenue increase of national government, which over those 5 years is 770 billion shilling, which translates to about 10%. That is the wisdom that informed the Senate to pass DORA at 465 billion, so that these senators do not fight over the formula and what counties get, but we fight to get more shareable revenue in order to make sure that most concerns that the senators have can be addressed. Mr. Speaker, it is also in the consultation shared by my colleagues, Senator Sifuna and Senator Wambua, and the majority leader. We've had 2 consultation periods as guided by yourself. The committee plus the secretariat have availed themselves. The essence of those meetings was for us to consult and to arrive at and address if there's any thorny issue that may come up, in order to maybe cushion, based on the experience of the third basis of revenue sharing, to cushion the country from the drama of the Senate, in order to make sure that we carry each other along the entire 47 counties. This morning, Mr. Speaker, in consultation with the people who attended, that about 13, we arrived at a position where the smaller counties that I've mentioned of Elgeyo Marakwet, Embu, Isiolo, Kirinyaga, Laikipia, Lamu, Nyamira, Samburu, Taita Taveta, Tharaka Nithi, and Vihiga, that there is some challenge for these counties to remain viable if they do not get a little bit of cushion effect. The proposal that came in, which now is the property of the House, Mr. Speaker, is that we set aside within the formula 2 billion shilling to be shared equally among these 11 counties in order to carry everybody along. Mr. Speaker, the committee of the Senate Standing Committee on Finance and Budget, have carried this responsibility on behalf of the entire Senate.